Welcome to Arnold's Challenge number 28. I've been doing this overall health plan for about 6 months. I started, it's sort of, I guess, a New Year's resolution at the beginning of the year. And what I wanted to do was to try to get back in shape. One of the things I was focusing on was, over the years I got this paunch here, or pouch or paunch, and I've been working on it, trying to get it down, get rid of it basically. And part of the fantasy is to turn fat into muscle, right? Somehow I have a magic machine where I can just transform all my fat into muscle. I don't want to go into all the specifics. It's, some fat is really good for you. Fat is good for you. It's not a bad thing. It's good for you. However, modern life, we're not living the way we lived 10,000 years ago. We're not living the way we lived 100 years ago. We're living, at least I'm living, in a highly sedentary life where if I don't consciously make a commitment to exercise and to take care of my body, it's not going to happen. And I'm just going to get all the bad things in my body are just going to get worse. I've talked before about how my family doesn't live very long. My sister died, I guess, 2 years ago now, and so I got to make a conscious effort to try to take care of myself. So as part of this overall health plan, I subscribe to Arnold's pump program, and I've been getting I guess knowledge bombs from him every week on how to take care of yourself, how to take care of your body, and it's been very motivational. It's been very important. It's been a really good thing. So there's basically 5 things that I'm working on. Number 1 is food. If you don't eat enough, you're going to starve, or you're going to get deficiencies. But on the other side of the coin is if you eat too much or you don't eat the right foods, you're just going to start packing up pounds. And over the years, if you pack up, let's say, a pound a year, after 20 years, that's 20 pounds. So the first thing is worrying about your nutrition, making sure you eat right. Basically, my diet plan is to avoid fat bombs. There are things that you can eat, highly processed or whatever you want to call it. There's foods that you can eat that are just really bad for you. They're not bad for you, but you need to keep track of how many calories they have in them, and all it takes is one candy bar and boom, you've just shot up 500 calories. So food is really important. Making sure that you've got protein, all the things that you need for a good diet. Check up with your doctor at least once a year. The idea is that doctors do blood tests. They can give you an objective reading about your condition. If there's something wrong, you want to find out about it, and they have tools that can tell them if there's something wrong that you wouldn't even know about. Just an X-ray. If you get an X-ray, they can see inside your body. They can see what's going on. I mean, I actually broke my left arm back when I was a teenager. And if you X-ray it, you'll see that this arm is healed. It's not, if you look at a first glance, that left arm looks the same as the right arm, but it's not. I broke my arm when I was, I guess, about 14 years old. So that's why you should get a checkup at least once a year. The other thing, the flip side of that is that they're just doctors. They're not gonna take charge of your health. They're not going to make you better. You know, if you've got some condition that's, you know, like diabetes or whatever, they're not going to cure it. They're just going to tell you, you know, well, here, take these pills, it'll help. So you really have to take charge of your own health. So that's the checkup. In terms of the next thing is cardio. I do cardio exercises. Like I just went for a walk. I walked level ground. I walked up a hill, walked down a hill, and I did that. You know, and one of the things about walking is excellent. It's a perfect thing, but you have to be able to commit time to do that. You know, you have to take at least a half hour. Ideally, you'd want to walk for like, you know, 3 hours, but we don't have that. A lot of us don't have that kind of time. So I just walked I'd say about a half hour, and you know, it's a good start. I'm going to go to the gym later and get on the rowing machine. But my systolic pressure is like 140, and I took it at home with a machine, and that's high, you know. I guess, you know, you talk to people and they say, well, you know, it's not a big number, don't worry about it. It's just, you know, I know you should be 120 over 80, but you're 140, you know, 20 points, it's not such a big deal. No, it's not a big deal, but it's 140. So one of the things I'm focusing on, it gets back to the diet. Try to lose some weight. You know, muscle's denser than fat. You know, you can have a BMI of 30 and be all muscle. So, the idea of trying to reduce that 140 is a good thing. I'm not going on a starvation diet. I'd like to lose some weight. Hopefully, that'll bring that number down. I've got a really good heart rate, you know, and it's nice and regular. So my cardio is going fine right now. Okay, so now we get to stretching and bending, and it's really important. A lot of the pain you feel in your body has to do with you're not stretching and bending enough. You need to get up, and let's do those handcuff exercises first. So when I woke up this morning, you know, I did weights yesterday, and my left arm, you know, I have a lot of pain right here in my just in the arm, you know. So first thing I did is I got my left arm, put it behind my back, and that hurt when I did it in the morning. Now it doesn't hurt so much. My right arm, and we'll just do this bend over backward stretching. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just go real slow. Just try to calm down. 9. Just feel those back muscles. Just feel those back muscles stretching, stretching, stretching. And 10. Okay, first set. Okay, just relax a little bit. Now let's get to the second set. Put the left arm behind your back like you're getting handcuffed, right arm. And let's start the second set. 1, 2, bend over backwards. 3, look at your neck. Think about your neck and stretching your neck out. 4, 5, putting that neck back. 5, 6, put your shoulders back. 7, 8, stretch those shoulders, put them back. 9, 10. Think about these abs muscles here, right here. Make sure you want to get them nice and tight, strong. All right, so that's the second set. Let's start. All right, so let's lift up your arms again. Another really good thing is to grab your arm and then just pull it with the other one. Just pull it like you're trying to pull it out of the socket. And just pull, 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 pull. Pull, 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 pull. Pull, 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 pull. Okay, now I'll do the last set. Left arm behind the back, right arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Alright, so that's the 3 sets. Alright, so that's the bend over backwards. We're also going to do the side, get these obliques, the side muscles here by doing, I got this I am a teapot exercise, so I am a teapot, short and stout, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. First set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Second set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Third set. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so that's the stretching. We can also do some bending. Bending's really important too. So let's try to just touch your toes. So put your legs out, and then just take your arms and just reach down, touch your left foot up. Now down and touch your right foot up. This is getting your hamstring muscles, stretching them out. 2. 3. 4. Now I can actually touch my toes. I know that a lot of you guys out there, you might not be able to get like just halfway, but you know, I've did a lot of athletics. So, all right, so 5, 6. That's 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Now, one of the tricks about this is if you put your feet together, it's a lot harder. If you put your feet further apart, it's easier. Also, if you can't touch your toes, that's fine. You know, all you're really doing is just trying to feel those hamstrings get some stretch in them. You're bending, and that's it. It's all you're trying to do. Okay, so let's get back to what we're doing. So we did cardio, checkup, stretching, bending, nutrition, food, and the fifth thing. So let's look at this as the pentagon, right? All five things, the pentagon. The fifth thing is weights, resistance training. So this is where Arnold's got me learning a lot of stuff about this. So I guess what we're going to do today is I'm not going to do the millies. I'm just going to do take my ring off, take your nose rings off, take your earrings off, take anything you've got off. What I'm going to do, I got some gloves here, and what I'm going to do today is I'm going to try to do, I'm not sure what it really is. I call it a row, a seated row, but I'm not sure I'm doing it correctly. So I've got this pillow here, and I'm going to rest my knee on the pillow, and I got a 50-pound weight. So this is 50 pounds, and all I'm going to do is try to do, using this chair, I'm just going to try to do 3 sets of a row. So I put my arm down, resting my arm for support on the leg of the chair, take my glasses off, and using my arm for support, just going to pull this weight up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, so that's actually 45 pounds. I was using my left arm weight, so it's 45 pounds. So that's the left. Actually, it's the right arm. Now I'm going to change my shirt real quick. This is my Arnold Pump Club shirt, and the reason why I put it on is because it's tighter fitting, and you know, if we're looking at my pouch and everything, this is the target, right? This is what I'm trying to shore this up, make it strong. So wearing this shirt gives me motivation. It also helps me monitor my progress. Okay, so let's get back to the seated rows. So I'm going to put my, using my right arm for support now, I'm going to start lifting with my left arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, so that's one set. going to shift around, alternating back. We're going to use the left arm support, right arm lift. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, turn around. We're going to use the right arm for support, left arm lift. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, second set. Now we're going to finish it with the third set. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright. That was the right arm. Now let's finish the third set with the left arm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, third set. Alright, all done. Okay. So, how do I know that I'm actually making a workout? Well, my breathing is more labored. I broke out a sweat. If I measure my heart rate, which I don't have a machine here, but if I did, my heart rate would go up. And so that's how you know you're getting a workout. Okay, so take the gloves off. Put your wedding ring back on. And I don't know if I'm making progress, but you know, it's part of this whole thing about your health plan and taking care of yourself is to try to be objective about things. We talked before about, you know, there's either Socrates or Plato saying the unexamined life is not worth living. So, you know, objectively speaking, putting your life under a microscope or a macroscope, right? You can try to look for things, you know, and when I started all this thing, I didn't realize that my left arm was weaker and not as strong as my right arm. Now I know. Now I know my left arm is not as strong as my right arm, and so that's why it's a great thing about dumbbells is I can put a different weight on my left arm than I can put on my right arm, and I can work this left arm the way it should be worked, left arm, and work my right arm the way it should be worked, so that I'm more balanced, right? So yeah, microscope, macroscope. Examine your what you're doing with your life. Examine number of calories you're eating, all that stuff. You know, when I was at the gym yesterday, and I'm going to go to the gym. I think now I'll go there now after all this. But the one of the guys at the gym, he had a book. He actually had a notebook that he had been keeping track of every single exercise that he's been doing for years. You know, it was this like big. He said it was his second book, so he filled up the first book and he's got his second book now. So I think that's a lot of what Arnold's Pump app is all about. You know, it's an app on your smartphone, and you can keep track of everything with the Smart app, and it's a great idea. You know, for me, I don't like smartphones. I'm not into it. And I understand that it would be really good to have something like that to keep, you know, personalized track of your exercising. I don't know. I'm actually, that's why I'm doing this video. I'm in this video. I'm doing you can keep track of my progress. I can keep track of my progress. So yeah, I don't have a smartphone, but I've got YouTube, and I'm recording, you know, my progress. You know, in terms of like overall weight, that's just a number. You know, it's important. And I said objectiveness and keeping track of your weight is really important. But trying to look at your waist size, you know, I have lost my I'm fitting into my old pants, you know, so I am making progress. All right, so I want to thank everyone who is watching this video. Hear me ramble on and on about things that are important to me. I'm just basically sharing my experiences with you. And I want to thank Arnold and Arnold's crew for motivating me and providing really valuable information on this journey of mine to try to get back in shape. So peace out. Let's try to make the world a better place, and talk to you next time. This is Arnold's Challenge number 28.